When I walked away from Marvel's Avengers with my final stream on February 1st, 2022, I never thought I'd be coming back to superhero games. Games like Gotham Knights never kind of got me remotely interested. I just recently played it on Xbox. It's pretty terrible. But somehow, some way, Rocksteady kind of made me rethink things today. And we're going to break down everything from their episode 1 of their direct on Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League in just a moment. But before we do that, welcome back, Deadites and Ghost Speeders. And if you're new to the channel, I am Oldhead Gaming. And normally I cover horror games, but sometimes, some ways, I go outside of the box and cover other games as well. And if you want to keep up to date on all the latest horror game or regular superhero information, just hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification bell for all video game content. Now, this is something I did not expect, and because of it, I had to get the flash hoodie up, so I look like I'm ready to hop into the Speed Force. But for those who don't know, who mostly know me as a horror content creator, I covered Marvel's Avengers from basically the beta until, February 1st when I left the game, as I had just kind of got fed up with what Crystal Dynamics has done. And I never really expected to get back into any kind of superhero game. Suicide Squad kind of looked really good, and I got super excited for it, and then they kind of pushed it back. We had no idea when it was coming back, but we do now. We now know that it has a release date of February 2nd. A few months away, it's going to be dropping. And if you get the Deluxe Edition, you also get early access of 3 days earlier and can go live on January 29th. Now, that's pretty cool. The Deluxe Edition does cost $100 versus the $7 base game. It is going to be live service, and here's what you get with the Deluxe Edition. I'll bring that picture up now so you can see it. You're going to get 2 different sets of skins. You're going to get the Justice League skin, which basically my boy Boomer is doing the same thing I'm doing right now. I'm going to rock the Flash gear. You also get the throwback skins, and you're going to get a Battle Pass token. Now, the Battle Pass token is going to be one of the more interesting components because it covers one of the first 4. There's already 4 battle passes planned out, and you can cash in that token whenever you want on those 4. So if a first battle pass doesn't fit your fancy and there's nothing you like about it, you don't have to use it there. Now, it is an online always games as a service game and is going to have full crossplay for PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. Now, of course, you're also going to get the 3 Black Mass Notorious weapons to go along with the Squad Gold weapon dolls, which it looks like is just weapon charms in a gold form, no shade color swatches, which are just like a black and white version of the 4 heroes, and finally the classic outfits, which is your throwback Harley Quinn outfit, your OG Boomy, your ridiculously old version of Deadshot, but like it's a really good glow up for the actual Deluxe Edition for the $30 additional. Really interesting thing to me. I really liked what we saw today. The traversal looks so much better than anything we ever had in Avengers. And I'm going to be honest with you, this video I am going to do some compare and contrast because I spent over 2 years of my life covering the game. I'm very familiar with the ins and outs of what was Marvel's Avengers, which I feel was a game that took a lot of hate, mostly because they didn't live up to their promises. And one of the things I like about Rocksteady is they did take time to push the game back, even though they dropped the very bizarre built Gotham Knights out on time. Now, this is going to be what you expect. It's a 1 to 4 player game. You can play solo if you want and just go back and forth between whichever one of the 4 starting characters you want to use, or you can play with 3 other friends. There is no couch co-op though, so it doesn't matter if someone's at your house, you're going to have to be playing online. Easy peasy. But the traversal looks great. And the first thing here you're seeing right now is this opening sequence where every one of the 4 find a way to enhance their traversal to get through Metropolis, which has been taken over by Brainiac. And whether it's Boomer getting the Speed Force or Deadshot getting his rocket pack, you're going to have multiple ways. And the combat looks really clean. I'm going to include a link to the entire episode 1 from Warner Brothers website on here in the description below. You can just go to hop to the 20-minute video if you want to watch it, but it really deep dives. And another thing, I feel like one of the things that we really missed is the fact that Avengers promised nothing but free content and then drove skins down our throats. I like the fact that they are promising A ton, quote unquote, of free content is going to be coming for the life of this game, but there is a designed battle pass, which will be unlocking skins, will be unlocking weapon skins, will be unlocking stuff for your icons. Like, it's the normal stuff you expect to get in a battle pass. Now, they did not go into what the battle pass costs itself, but knowing what the market seems to be at this point, I would highly expect $10 to be it. Or if you get the deluxe edition, which is $30 more than the base, you already have a coin you're sitting on to use whenever you want. Now, I will say this is the first time I've had a inkling at all to play a co-op looter shooter in a very, very long time. And the fact that this game actually got me not only excited enough to pre-order the game today, but to actually do content around it is absolutely astonishing. Like, I actually wanted to get to my computer. And it's the first time I've had that feeling on a video game in a very long time. So I'm really interested by what we're seeing. It looks like a really in-depth story mode, and they've already said that the open world is twice the size of Arkham Knight, which was massive in its own right. The characters are played by people you probably know, like Samoa Joe is playing King Shark, and of course, the incomparably talented Tara Strong will be playing Harley Quinn, which will make her probably the most chosen character amongst your friends. Because when Tara plays Harley, she does an amazing job. We have 4 different characters, very different styles. They each have their own unique insta-kill, which is really cool. Now, I'm not sure how that's going to really work on bosses. I have a feeling it's probably just going to take a couple of bars, and it's going to have a long wait time, but I like that that's part of the kit. That's that ultimate ability you come to expect from a hero game. They're going to have 3 different types of weapons, including their own unique melee ability. Like, for example, Harley uses her bat, or Boomer uses his boomerang. The wrist guns are used for Deadshot, and then, of course, just the scythe for that sickle that King Shark uses. So it's going to be a very interesting event. I like what they're doing with the game. It presents Metropolis in a very vibrant, beautiful look. We're bringing in Penguin, as he was kind of like a leftover from Arkham Knight, as he kind of fled during the Arkham Knight. And I like how now he has set up shop inside of Metropolis, and I feel like this is going to be very interesting, and we kind of already have the hints of future characters coming. I'm assuming the characters will probably cost something or just be unlocked in the battle passes, what I kind of expect. I have a feeling it's going to be very Overwatch-esque, where you can buy the character if you want, or you just buy the battle pass and unlock the character through that, but that has not been confirmed as of yet. But we know more stuff is on the way. The game has a very long lifespan, and it's already planned for 4 seasons, each with its own individual battle pass. Let me know, though, what do you think? Are you excited for a new superhero live service game? Something to maybe fill that hole if you were an Avengers fan, or maybe if you hated Avengers, something that's completely different, a much better revamped version that people might be able to dive into, a game you can get on your couch, have fun just beating the crap out of Brainiac's minions and fighting heroes like Superman and Batman and Wonder Woman and The Flash and John Stewart Green Lantern, and it's gonna be a really, really over-the-top experience. It already looks like the comedy is there, as you can see in this scene.
The squad are definitely not the best people for this job. They're the only people available.
Hey, Suicide Squad! Fuck you!
No one likes the Justice League, but they're the heroes we have. I want to hear your thoughts. Are you picking up the game? Are you going to get the deluxe edition? Or are you just going to stay far away from another superhero game, which may or may not be good? Now, in my opinion, Rocksteady has a very, very solid resume that makes it worth considering checking out Suicide Squad Kills the Justice League. Let me know what you think in the comments below. As always, thank you for watching, and later, mates.